Welcome to this tutorial. Today we're going to talk about the predeterminers such, what, rather, and quiet. Let's get started. Now, predeterminers are words placed before determiners in a sentence. In other words, they modify the determiner. Have a look at the example over here. What a great day! The word what is a predeterminer, and it's used to modify the determiner a. Now, predeterminers are usually placed before an indefinite article plus adjective plus noun to express an opinion about the noun they modify. Remember that predeterminers can be classified into the following categories. A. Multipliers. For example, twice, 3 times are used to express more than the specified amount. Have a look at the examples below. My brothers make twice my annual salary. I'll try to call my parents at least 3 times a week. B. Fractions. For example, half, 1/8 are used to express a fraction of an amount. Have a look at the examples below. The bus will arrive in half an hour. We've got plenty of time. I ate 1/3 of the pizza we cooked last night. C. Intensifiers. For example, such, what, quiet, rather are used to express surprise, disappointment, pleasure, or other emotions. Now, such and what are used to express surprise or other emotions. As in the example below, Alice is such a kind person. What a fantastic meal it is. Now, quiet and rather refer to the degree of a particular quality. They can express disappointment, pleasure, or other emotions depending on the adjective. Have a look at the examples below. Actually, it was quite a nice meal. I am surprised. Now, quiet in this sentence is used to refer to the degree of the meal's quality. And in this sentence, he's always been rather a difficult child. Rather is used in this sentence to refer to the degree of how difficult the child had always been. D. Other predeterminers such as all, both, do not fall into the other groups. Now they are used to express the entire amount. Have a look at the examples below. Jake broke both his legs when hiking. How did you manage to read all these books in 1 week? And now, let's review and practice a bit. Remember that we use multipliers such as twice, 3 times to express more than the specified amount. Now, create a sentence using the words in the following bracket. Their meals twice the size of ours to be. Their meals are twice the size of ours. Also remember that we use fractions such as half, 1/8 to express a fraction of an amount. Now create a sentence using the words in the following bracket. Kim, a bottle of to drink wine half yesterday. Kim drank half a bottle of wine yesterday. Also remember that we use the intensifiers such and what to express surprise or other emotions. Now read the sentences below and fill in the gaps using such or what. It was a crazy adventure. A delightful evening. It was such a crazy adventure. What a delightful evening. And we use the intensifiers quiet and rather to refer to the degree of a particular quality. Now read the sentences below and fill in the gaps using quiet or rather. The food there is usually good. It was dull in there, so I decided to head home. The food there is usually quite good. It was rather dull in there, so I decided to head home. Note that we use other predeterminers such as all and both to express the entire amount. Now read the sentence below and fill in the gap using all or both. My friends threw a surprise B-Day party for me. All my friends threw a surprise B-Day party for me. Here is a short story using the predeterminers such, what, rather, and quiet. Listen as I read so you can see how they are used in real-life conversation. After I'm done, make sure you understand all the grammar and read aloud yourself so that you can work on your own fluency and pronunciation. Let me tell you about our trip to Germany. You know that I'm quite good at German, but I felt rather hopeless at first. I couldn't understand anyone. Certainly, it did not help that we were in Bavaria. Yeah, I've heard stories about the accent there. What a challenge! And I would ask someone 3 times before understanding what they said. I felt quite stupid, but it got better with time. All people were very kind to us. In the end, we even managed to make friends with Adam and Martha from there. They are such a nice couple. And now, time for you to practice on your own. Read the following sentences and underline the correct predeterminer. A. When I was a kid, I would brush my teeth 1 time once a day. B. Both half my brothers live in Europe. C. What? Once a beautiful Sunday morning. D. I make all twice Tom's salary. E. I never want to see these two both again. And now restore the word order in the following sentences. A. It, such, to be yesterday, a roller coaster of emotions. B. Look, these at balloons all. C. Add of sugar 1/3 to the mix a cup. D. I to see twice to try a year my dentist. E. It to be him in a state like this, sad rather to see. And now, let's check your answers. When I was a kid, I would brush my teeth once a day. Both my brothers live in Europe. What a beautiful Sunday morning. I make twice Tom's salary. I never want to see these two again. It was such a roller coaster of emotions yesterday. Look at all these balloons. Add 1/3 a cup of sugar to the mix. I try to see my dentist twice a year. It's rather sad to see him in a state like this. Thank you for watching this tutorial.